live. Yeah, yeah, we going live. Hey, hey, we going live. Yeah, yeah, we going live. Yeah, yeah, we going. Yeah, yeah, we going. Yeah, 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 we going live. From the 50-yard line, we going live. From the 50-yard line, we going live. From the 50-yard line. Hey.
All right, on to the real.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna let you handle this.
All right, so this guy that we're doing today is my guy. We grew up in the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
And he just announced his retirement in the most peculiar way on TV.
I loved it.
On TV
Yes.
with
Yes.
Rob Gronkowski and James Harrison. He
Yes.
decided to let the world know
He got
that
two crazy men.
Huh?
Yes.
You say he got two crazy men?
He got two crazy men.
Yes. To help him announce his retirement, Vernon Davis. I've always, since we went to rival high, like I said, we stayed in the same neighborhood, but we went to rival high schools. And when he started playing football, he just kind of took off. Most people don't know that his 10th grade year of high school, he played defensive end at his high school.
Mm-hmm.
But his 11th grade year, he played wide receiver and safety. Now, if you guys have not seen,
was he as big as he is now?
He wasn't as big. He got big when they put more weight on him when he got the Merle.
Okay.
He was a little more slim, but he's always been big.
Mm-hmm.
So he was still as tall as he is now. Now imagine a 6'5" safety.
No, I cannot.
Probably about 30 pounds lighter than what he is now. 30 maybe.
He was a big dude.
He was still a big
big
guy.
for safety.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so even senior year, I had graduated by this time, but senior year he was a wide receiver. And when he first got to Maryland, he was a wide receiver on the team.
Mm-hmm.
Then that summer, they put all of this weight on him, and he blew up, and they moved him to tight end.
That was it.
But, folks have seen him over the years. He had a really good career with the 49ers, and some of you know that after that he came to the Washington Redskins, which, was his hometown. One of the things that I was impressed with, and he did this well before retiring. He opened up an art studio in San Francisco when he was playing with the 49ers. He was an art major in college. And even I don't think we knew that he was that into art when he was younger. But the fact of being bold enough to step out on that and say, like, yo, this is my love. This is my passion.
Mm-hmm.
I've always saluted.
Yes.
Whenever I don't want to misrepresent our relationship. Like, I can't call him right now and say, hey, what up, dude?
Right.
But whenever we see each other, whenever we've seen each other over the last years, it's always been love. He's always looked out. And he's just a really good guy. He's a really good guy, and to see him retire, even though he retired in the fashion that he did.
Hey, you gonna do it, go out right. That's all I say.
And to know that he is okay. Because if you guys don't remember, his brother caught a lot of flack maybe a year or two ago for the way that he retired.
Mm-hmm.
His brother, Vontae Davis, who retired from the Buffalo Bills at halftime.
Right.
He caught a lot of flack for that.
Yeah.
And honestly, I can't speak to what his plan was for after football, but you could see that Duke, which we call him, Vernon Davis, had made a plan well before getting to the point of deciding to retire. And so I thought that he was opening an art studio in DC. and I had heard that some time ago, but wasn't able to find any more information on it. So I won't misspeak.
Right.
I just hope
He
I would
has the
say,
one in San Jose, though, right?
huh?
He does still have the one in San Jose.
Yeah, he still has that one. He still has that one. I believe he's still
Gallery 85. Is that what it is?
Yeah, Gallery 85.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool. But you know what I love? Like you saying what you said just made me think about like some of the instances of people retiring. I think about Barry Sanders or Calvin
Yeah.
Johnson or people who already have in their minds what's next.
Yeah.
Find it much easier when they have to make that transition.
Right.
Versus somebody who's like, I have very few doubts that he'll be okay, but I could see the pain and the anguish when Luke Kuechly made his decision.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't know if you did it because you knew you had to, but I don't know if that means you were prepared for that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so that's a beautiful thing to see somebody. I mean, he opened that gallery in San Jose in 2012.
Yeah.
So he had been in the league with
7-8 years by then.
So, like, for you to have not only found something to do, but do something you love to do.
Mm-hmm.
I just I mean, for us, that's what we want to see everybody in sports.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we want them to be.
Yeah.
Like that's our whole goal. When it's over, you already know, you already planned, you already got it down. So that's a smooth transition for you.
You've
So you don't have to
identified
feel
your
lost.
passion and your purpose.
And so you don't have to be lost or feeling anguish or like what got me into life coaching. One of the things that got me into life coaching in the first place, laying on train tracks, because after football, you don't know who you are. Like what?
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff. Like no, that should never be anybody's truth, ever. And I don't care if it's sports or not. Like no. So so I love this. I love that you said let's do this spotlight on him with him retiring in the fashion that he did.
Yeah.
and and just and then I saw his is Fantex his company? Fantex Holdings?
I'm not sure.
So so what I read was when he first announced about Fantex Holdings going public, he guaranteed like 10% of his earnings to go to it in order to be an investment. It's an investment firm.
Okay.
Financial services and a brand development firm.
Mm-hmm.
And so he literally put some of his own money into it to get it going.
Wow. Okay. Now, it's called Fantex?
Fantex, Fantex Holdings, LLC. And they went public like on the stock exchange back in 2016. I can't remember, but either way, yeah.
Oh wow. Board of directors includes John Elway, Jack Nicklaus. I don't think I know Josh Levine. Oh, this sounds like a money guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Fantex was launched in the fall of 2013 when the company filed its first IPO with the Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC. Fantex's first offering was announced to be running back Arian Foster of the Houston Texans, but it was postponed due to injury. Fantex proceeded with tight end Vernon Davis of the San Francisco 49ers as its first successful IPO.
Yep.
Fantex has signed contracts with 11 athletes and has completed 6 IPOs worth a total of $25.8 million.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah.
Well.
So either way, so this dude is very prepared.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's very prepared. He's very prepared.
He's definitely like the one of, we talk about every time we do it Onto the Real, we talk about someone being like the poster child of what Field to the Real endeavors to like crank out, And so he's definitely one of them. And even with like, you don't hear about many athletes, even if they do like art, speaking about it.
Right.
Or going so far as to open an art studio, an art gallery.
Yeah.
So
shout out to Kennard Backman because he's another one.
Yeah.
He's another one that like really embraced his artistic side.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It was somebody else too. Plays for the Saints. I can't think of it, but shout out to you, Vernon Davis, Vernon the Duke.
Must be a tight end
Davis.
thing. Kennard was a tight end too for the Packers. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but feel good final thought?
Well, we already talked about it, but
we did.
Yeah.
We
Lord, talked about it already.
We talked about it in the beginning.
We went and jumped ahead, but it's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's Andy Reid. No, it was important. We were both very clear that this was the feel good final thought for the day, so we don't have to talk about it a lot. We can just mention him again, Andy Reid. And for me, I'm just super excited for this dude because one, he was the winningest coach without a Super Bowl win. And then I just think he's a good dude. Like on a personal character level.
Right.
And I'm going to always respect him for standing his ground and bringing Michael Vick in.
Yeah. Yes.
He's going to always get respect for him. And he brought Donovan McNabb in.
Right.
And it was the boos
he got booed.
That came. They got booed for picking Donovan McNabb. And then he came and he shut them all up.
Yeah.
But then for you to turn around and again have the courage and the conviction to say, I'm bringing Michael Vick to this team. It's almost like if he didn't already have Patrick Mahomes, he probably would have went out and got Colin Kaepernick. Yeah. He's that dude.
Yeah.
He's that dude.
Right. I agree. Because getting Michael Vick was a bold move back then. And
absolutely.
Honestly, it was the equivalent of a Colin Kaepernick.
Absolutely. The social outrage around Michael Vick was equivalent to what it happens with Colin Kaepernick. So absolutely.
Yeah.
So he'll have my respect forever for that. You know what I mean?
So shout out to you, Andy Reid. First Super Bowl win. You certainly deserved it. You deserve more.
Yes.
Right. But this was well overdue and well deserved.
And the joy, the pure joy on his face was priceless.
Yeah. And he was video bombing folks and
he dabbed. You saw him dab.
Yeah. his wife was excited.
Yeah.
Like it was really just good to see.
It was. And he went out and had a double cheeseburger this time.
Yes. Oh man. That joker loved cheeseburgers too, because
he must love cheeseburgers, man.
There was a lookalike at the press conference. And he told the lookalike to run out and get a cheeseburger. Oh man,
that's him.
Yeah,
but I love it. So yeah, congratulations to you, Andy Reid.
Yeah. All right, we at the end.
Okay.
At the end of another one.
Yeah.
You guys know that we truly appreciate you listening. Please interact with us on social media. Our Instagram page and our Twitter page is @FieldToTheReal. If you want to hit us up and give us some suggestions, if you want to, give us some critiques, if you just want to say what's up and, tell us about something that, you may be dealing with, going through, You can shoot us an email, fieldtothereal@gmail.com. But, you know, we definitely appreciate, you know, all the continued love and support through your listening.
Sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yep.
But as always, y'all have a great one. Peace.
Yes. Peace.
Now put the cameras on me, 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 put the cameras on me.